Well, travel is just such a big industry. So by all measures, in comparison to the opportunity, we're still very small. 2015 was an incredible year for us. I mean, we really went mainstream. 70 million guests have used Airbnb to date. More than half of that was last year, meaning last year, over 35 million guests used Airbnb. That is more than the previous 7 years combined. At the center of this growth story, more than half of our revenue is coming from Europe. About 57% of our properties are in Europe, more than 1 million. And in Germany, we saw 600,000 Germans have used Airbnb to travel today. We're also seeing opportunities within new categories of travel, one being business travel. You think Airbnb, you probably think leisure. That is what most people do, but actually 10% are now using it for business. And this is a little bit more long-term, is we're trying to think beyond just the accommodation. Our travelers are looking for a more authentic way to experience the places that they're visiting. They're looking to experience culture. Today, we do that through the home and through the host, but tomorrow we look to do that outside of the home. You shouldn't underestimate how important the reviews are. I mean, that sounds like a very simple concept, but it's so critically important because it aligns incentives. It incentivizes hosts to be incredibly upfront about what they're offering so that they attract the right kind of travelers. One of the things we've discovered is, who are we to say what is a good listing or not?
I mean, how do you cope with the growing public perception through the media that it's a risk to either borrow or rent out an Airbnb property?
Yeah, we're in this stage where there's an incredible amount of interest in the company. And so anything that happens literally gets global coverage, and particularly some of these sensational stories. I mean, these just go viral, literally. The truth is, though, they're incredibly rare. For example, on New Year's Eve, we had 1 million guests in a single night, and for the year, we had 35 million guests. So huge volume. All of last year, we only had 540 incidences where there was damage in excess of $1,000. We're at a point now, though, where there are a number of cities that we've had a very successful partnership now with for 1 or 2 years. So, for example, Amsterdam, over 2 years ago, passed a law specifically targeting home sharing, and it's been very successful. We've had a very good relationship with the city of Amsterdam, also with France and Paris, UK and London. I think these are all kind of role models for how there can be a constructive relationship between a company like ours and a city. And so, I would hope that 5 years from now, we found a way to really kind of quantify the impact we're having by making this hospitality more personal and helping people experience the way others live.